What's up, nerds and nerdettes, and we little nerdlings all? To your buddy Big Johnny G and Ron. Yes,
Hell yeah.
run him through this through Way of the Samurai. This is a Kickstarter exclusive game, so I'm gonna have a little trouble finding it now. And I really hope they republish this for the general public instead of just Kickstarter exclusive, because this game is freaking awesome. This has nothing to do with the game. It's just visual props. It's just visual props. So I was explaining to Ron how to play. Now, Ron, you are fighting at the bridge. So this is another thing you can do with your key, is you can decide to spend a key to roll the blue die and see how well you take advantage of your terrain. In this case, you would get +3 on your key by rolling a 3.
Okay.
5 and 6 is bad.
Yeah. Okay.
This you want to roll like Ryan in this case.
Oh God.
So, but don't worry, I'll be talking you through the rest of the game as we go on.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be blethering on.
Let's why don't you give the cards a shuffle on camera there?
Okay.
And,
which cards you want? All of them?
All 4 of those are going to get shuffled.
All right, I'll shuffle them.
So Ron was just giving me a nice history on duels, not just from ancient Nippon, but even as well as in Europe.
Well, just a little background on me. I had spent 23 years studying fencing and medieval sword fighting. I was in fact part of a reenactment group that did a lot of this stuff. So this is when John approached me to come in, and he had talked about this game before, and it sounded very interesting. Now, I don't really have much history on Japanese, aside from collecting a bunch of katanas. But I almost brought one, by the way, here. But I figured, that might not be good, because katana's real sharp. But still, it sounds like a lot of this has a lot, like you have to tactically plan out your attacks. And like he said, things like bridges and other stuff, your environment.
Next time we'll run you through with an environment card.
Yeah, right, because the environment does play a big factor. Really short story. I remember we doing a reenactment event.
Yeah.
Doing about 17th century using rapiers.
Okay,
and
nice.
we were fencing.
Shuffle it. And make sure all the cards don't flip them around.
Right, I'm trying to keep them all one side.
Okay, so go ahead.
I was fencing on it had rained the day before.
Ooh.
And there were lots of leaves and mud. So I go to do a lunge, and however, as I'm lunging, I'm also sliding a lot forward than I expected.
That's what I was thinking.
And well, of course, the guy saw me coming, and he got out of the way, and he hit me. And there was nothing I can do about it because, I'm sliding on the mud towards him, as much as I'm trying to hit the brakes. So environment has a lot to do with your sword fighting strategy. I know many people describe Japanese footwork as, imagine yourself kind of like gliding on sand, because you're kind of like sliding, while European sword fighting, you're more like stomping on the ground, because you're trying to get a steady, a solid
footing.
Footing.
Yeah.
So you don't slip.
As you found out.
As I truly found out the hard way. Anyway.
All right, now when you finish shuffling that deck, what last thing you do is draw 6 cards out for yourself. So Ron's starting off with the basic. I'm starting off with the basic stuff. He has the katana. He's facing, how would you say that? Takashi?
Takashi. Or at least that's as far as anime goes.
Okay, Takashi.
Takashi.
And there's a lot of different villains too, even with the, with the expansion, Blood and Bushido. They actually even came out with you can fight Samurai Jack.
Afro
Samurai and Samurai Jack. Ooh. You have the both of them in here. There were a few others too.
Do you get the number 2 bandana? What was it? The big thing in Afro Samurai, I remember it was like you had 2 guys. You had the number 1 headband, but the only person who could challenge the number 1 was the person who had the number 2.
Ah, okay. I didn't really watch much of Afro. I watched a lot of Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah, Samurai Jack was also a very good cartoon.
What was the villain's name? Kuma? Aku.
Voiced by Mako in the original series.
Mako, isn't that the guy from Conan the Barbarian?
He's the wizard.
Yeah.
You know, Mako. Yeah, he was the one who did the voice.
Yeah.
Now I pick 6 cards out of this deck.
Yeah, take the top 6 off. Pull them out over here on camera.
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
It's getting too loud.
5, 6. 6 cards. Ha 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 ha.
All right, so yeah, look what you got. And I was explaining to Ron how he can try to set up for combos and what he can do if he sets off a 3-card combo. So he has an understanding of that. I gave him a brief overview of what he can do with the key. Plus, he has his own player card. So that's the one I'm going to be referencing over here. So I think we're good to go. So yeah, you will start by placing down 2 cards.
Okay.
2 cards to begin with.
Do I face up or face down?
The cards will face up.
All right. I will start out with this guy. Launching an attack immediately because first strike, first win, and then I will then go on the defensive.
All right, good. Yeah, and you're building up to the combo here. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So let's check out his defense card.
This guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Flip up.
All right, so his defense is going to need to be beat by. Oh wow, isn't this the card I used to?
Yeah.
I used to show you an example. Wow, I'm so glad you shuffled this on camera. So yeah, so you're going to need 2 technique, and 2 power and 2 technique, or better.
2 power and 2 technique. Would that be another card?
Well, now you can raise this up now. So this would go up to 1 here and 1 over here. So now the next card that you're gonna play, hopefully will either set off your combo, or will get you a technique of 2, a power of 1. Well, let's see. What do you got?
This is really the only other one I can think
Oh,
of.
wild. So you're going to get to choose. You don't get all 3 of those. If that makes a difference to what you're going to play. Now, this will stay for the next round, and then it resets, just to let you know.
Okay. You know what? Let's throw it on technique. I think that's what that little gears...
Yep. Okay, so you're rocking a 1 on each of them. So now he's able to defend. You can't get past the defense.
Okay.
So now flip over the other one to the other side. Draw a new card.
Oh, but flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, people.
That's it. Put it over here.
Here we go.
And that is his attack on you. You are going to lose 2 health if your defense is 3 or less. And unfortunately, it's less. So you're going to lose. Wow, that's 2. That's a big hit on you. We'll move these out of the way. Now, these are going to stay out.
Okay.
Well, these go aside. These are going in your discard pile. Oh, yeah. So when I explained to you that if you get 3 blood shots, you get a choice of regaining a key or getting a special card over here. What was I going to say? That'll come back to me. The music, my mind is racing ahead. Oh, yes. That will go into your discard pile. You don't get the special card until you go through everything and have to go through. That's a deck building mechanism.
Okay.
So now your last 3 cards.
My last 3 cards.
Because you don't get to draw again until the next turn.
Okay.
There's nobody. None of my regulars are watching right now. I can't tell if the music in the background is too loud.
All right, my last 3 cards. I start off with blood. I'm gonna go for more blood. And I don't know what that
Okay, hold on to this one. Hold on to that. We got to resolve this first. So you got 2. We got 2 of that blood. So that's going to put your defense up 1. Oh, first, I'm not rushing it. So flip this card over to the defense side here. Just give it a little...
Oh, just 1.
Yeah, just like you did before.
Over this one? Or?
Over that one, yes.
Okay, here we go, people.
Ooh. That's tough. Wow. So a 3 or better in both power and technique.
Nope.
Well, these are both going up 1. That's going up 1, and technique's going up 1. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. Now, okay, so though you have not revealed, you've not revealed his counterattack. What you could do is you could use a key to increase your guard, your defense. Now your defense is 2, so that's I find that like on the fence. That could be enough. That could not be enough. Like if you were able, which you can't, but if you were able to use it for power, I would definitely think that might be a good idea. But 2, this is
Yeah, I know. I'd probably the way I'm going, I'd probably just kick the defense up because I don't know what you're going to do.
well, that's not me, but I see what you're
Or,
yes.
But or who?
So if you want to, then you want to spend one of your key to knock that
Sure,
out.
I'll spin 1 key.
Okay, defensive 3. Oh, nice. Look at that. That's nice. Now
Connect 4.
the other thing is, don't forget, you can also spend a key for your environment.
Yeah, let's hold off on that.
Okay, so now let's draw his flip. So the bottom side comes up to the top and put it over there.
Okay, people, here we go.
Oh, fudge. 3 or less. So you're going to take 1 damage. If your defense is 3 or less, you needed a 4. You needed a 4. It's only 1. Not that bad. You haven't gotten a wound card yet, so that's good. Oh, wait, we forgot to put your 3rd card out. What was your 3rd card?
Yeah, what was my 3rd card? This little gear thing.
That did not change the results. And it did not, you did not have a set combo. All right, so now we start a new turn. So now this is all going to reset here. We'll build up for the next 2 again. These go into his discard now. And you draw another 6.
Another 6.
And remember, you can always, you got 4 key left. You can always spend a key to draw an extra card. It's another key option.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 cards.
6.
You ever hear that Sesame Street spoof? You ever see that on YouTube? Somebody, all they did was that they took the counting song. All day long, I count the bats, I count the bees, I count the that. And they took that counting song of his, but every time he says counting, all they did was they put like a bleep over it. So it makes you think he's saying fucking.
Oh, what did they call it? Unnecessary censorship. Where they'll take like a song. It could be like a nice song, but then they'll just bleep a certain element to it, and then it makes you think of something.
Now it's become a dirty song all of a sudden. Yeah, that's hysterical. Oh, every time I hear a reference to the count, that's all I think of anymore.
All right, I'm going to try this combo again.
Oh, also remember, you can also use a key to see his defense. Just reminding you of your key uses. I sometimes forget them in the middle of a game.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm trying to hold on to them. And,
Smart. You got 4 left.
I'll hold on right now for that. And if I get my head lopped off next round, well, that's on me. So okay, I've made my choice.
All right, so put your 2 out. Start with 2.
Put 2, 1 to technique. 3 to power.
Overpowering, though, aren't you?
Well, hey, I got to do something because I'm getting my ass beat right now.
Yeah, you kind of. Oh, I can see that. I can understand that. Okay, so before we resolve your cards, let's see. Let's see the turnover. Yep.
Done.
Oh, you need 3 or more to do damage to him. I think you're going to have that in power. Look at that. So yeah, you're resolving your card. Is your power, your defense is down. Ouch. Technique is up. So at this point, you know that you're doing a point of damage to him. So now the third card you play, no combo,
No combo.
but you do get a +1 back on that. All right, so now let's turn head over heels.
This card.
Yes.
Head over heels. No.
Oh,
No.
your defense is 1 or less. It's -1 actually. So now you
Oh no.
have to draw the bottom. Yeah, same thing. Head over heels. Flip over that.
Ready, people? Will this be the end?
Okay, it is. Oh, what happened?
What happened there?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just you don't have to flip it. You just read the bottom half.
Ah, okay.
Why is that upside down? Ouch.
Now
2 key you're losing.
I'm losing 2 key. No.
And 3 health.
Oh.
Wow, that was a big freaking hit he gave you. Whoa. Now this automatically gets shuffled right back in.
Oh, right back in.
There is no discard pile for that, which means those 2 beheading cards, when they do come out, will keep going back in. So even if you drew it as a wound 1, so it's a miss, it's going right back in there, baby.
Oh, the gift that keeps on giving.
Now, in the core game, just let anyone watching this know, in the core game, there's only 1 of those beheading cards. I have 2 because I have the expansion set of Blood and Bushido, which has a few modules, so to speak, of cards that you can punch into the game whenever you want. And one of them is make it deadlier with an extra beheading card. So I just keep that in automatically.
Oh, lovely, John.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome.
There you go.
Okay, so now you have 3 cards left in your hand.
Okay.
These go into discard pile. His cards will go on top of his own cards, and you get to put 2 down.
I get to put 2 down.
Yes.
I will
Start
put
of each of your turn.
blood of technique.
Okay, so your technique is going up. Well, let's see what his card is. You have to see what his new card is.
All right.
And then we will resolve yours.
Ready?
Yes.
Boom.
Oh, okay. It looks like pretty good for you here. Let's see. Power and technique have to be 2 or better. Your technique is going up 3 right now to maxed out. Your power goes down 2. Technique goes down 2, and then your defense up 3. You're all over the place. Wow, that was a wild move.
Well, when you're in a fight, John, you know, the momentum changes.
I guess so. All right, but that did not quite leave you in the space to do 1 key or 1 health damage to him. But you do get to play your 3rd card now, and then he'll get his counterattack.
Whack.
All right, so your technique is going up 1. And now head over heels that card, and let's see what it does.
Head over heels, right?
Yep.
Here we go, people.
Okay, it's not a wound. But, oh, you're fine. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not.
No, my defense has to be a 3 and I'm less than a
If
3.
it's 3 or less, you needed a 4 to be safe from that. So you're taking another damage.
That's it.
Ooh, 1 health and 2 key left. That was the 2 attacks. The 2 halves of the turn. So we can put these off to the side. And then you can draw another 6 cards. You spend a key to draw an extra action card. Or to use the environment to your effect. A 1 or a 2 will give you a +3 power. If you roll a 3, it'll be a +3 key. 4 will be a +2 in defense. You don't want a 5 or 6.
All right, so in other words, I can spend 1 or 2. So, and you know what?
Let's see what the cards you play are.
Yeah, okay.
You have 2 key left. Let's not rush to spend those if you don't have to.
All right, let's take a look what I got. Still don't have a straight. Right out loud. What do I want to do? Okay. You know what? Okay. All right. I have my 3 to start out with.
Oh, wait a second. You did a damage to him
Did I?
earlier. Yeah, you did. I must have taken it from your pile.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't remember.
So I was looking at that thinking that looked like too many.
You know what? There should be like a little board to see, who takes what damage. A little like.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're doing it on the fly as the cards come out.
Okay, but in the future.
But I think I took from yours instead because he should not have 5 left. So yeah, 2 and 2.
All right.
If I make mistakes, someone will yell about it in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, Jonathan, I have made my.
My name is not Jonathan, by the way. Don't listen to him.
I've made my choice.
All right, let's put the 2 out to start with.
Right.
The game describes the first 2 cards as almost like feints and testing in combat,
Or it could just be straight out slugging.
Yeah.
Sometimes that can happen. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to slug it out.
Oh, yes, this resets because we're starting a new round. Sorry about that.
Okay. And my next is 2 on power, 2 on technique. But
All right, let's turn over his first card for defense.
this one, right?
Yes,
Dun, 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 dun,
that's right.
dun.
Okay, not looking all that great for you right
Nope.
now. Working with your environment is not going to really help you
Yeah.
because it doesn't give you a technique bonus on the bridge. So that everyone see that. Bonuses you get depending on the luck of your roll. That's why I have the bridge out. Okay, well, let's resolve this for you. So this is going up to 3. That's good. Oh, no, wrong card. Let's look at that. This is going up 2, and then -1 for that. 2 -1, so this is going to go up just to 1. All right, now your third card.
I think this is it.
No combo.
No combo. Once again, I don't have that straight,
Defense will go up, and now his counter attack, so head over heels his card.
Head over heels. Ready?
Yeah.
Head over heels.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Your defense is 1. If it's anything under 4, you lose 2 health. Even miscalculating before
Yep.
did not help you run. You have been defeated by Takashi. And I completely forgot his special ability here. Well, it didn't get down to it. If you, the special ability is if you had lost all your ki, you lose the game because it signifies he broke your sword.
Oh, well,
Your
yeah.
weapon.
You know what? That makes sense because the way the Japanese swords are built, I mean, they're tough as hell, but at the same time, they're almost fragile if you hit them in the right spot. And with a war club like that, yeah, it will shatter that sword.
Look at that thing. He just beat Ron down with that thing. He only lost 1 health. Yeah, it was a bit of a beatdown.
Yeah, it was a beatdown.
But you understand the mechanics of the game?
Yeah, actually, now I'm starting to understand more of what really needs to. You really need to have more than 2 cards with the same symbol, either in power or in defense. That's what it seems like you need. You definitely need combos.
Or you have to be willing to sacrifice willpower to raise your guard, your defense up.
Right. And that's kind of like that's a tough call too, because like you said, these are resources that you really can't get back.
Yeah, it is difficult because if you get that combo, which would allow you to get a ki back, you're giving up the option to get one of the more powerful attack cards from this deck, but you didn't even get a chance to look at.
Nope, didn't even take a look at it.
Don't know. Facing the right way now. Would you like to try take him on again? Maybe change a weapon?
I'd like to if we have time. Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
try to take him on again. What weapons do I have are available?
Okay, we have.
Hodor.
If you really want to go with the story, the history of Miyamoto, there's the ore,
Miyamoto Musashi.
which will allow you to wound 1 or wound 2. I don't have to look that up. I'm not 100% sure about the iconography.
Daito or Nodachi in there?
Kodachi?
Odachi.
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 Oh,
It's a Boken.
No.
All damage is key damage.
Well, listen, don't knock the Boken. I mean, at the end of the day, that's a wooden club.
Nodachi? No, you said Odachi.
Yeah, Nodachi.
Take a look.
Yeah, well, the Nodachi is that.
That's a long one you're talking about.
That's the gigantic sword.
Jeez.
The blade is like 5 or 6 feet long.
Oh my God.
It's from what I understand, there are 2 types. There's the Nodachi, which the blade is slightly shorter, but it's like really thick. It's more like a cut down. Here we go. Well, that's a Nagamaki. I'm looking for a Naginata, but that's
maybe not.
no. Well, imagine. Yeah. Nodachis were actual field swords that I don't know, the Japanese troops, they either loved them or hated them, but the blades weren't quite as long, but they were like very thick.
Okay.
And then there was Odachi, which is what's actually pictured here. An Odachi is, of course, a very long sword, which you can chop a horse in two if you want to, but it was more ceremonial than anything, if I understand it correctly. But you know what? I will attempt the Nodachi.
Okay, let's see what the iconography is. It says. Okay, so you can spend a key to gain a +1 in either power or technique.
Okay.
And the downside is. Let me take a look in the book for that. For the downside of the book, the pamphlet. Okay, let's see. That is Nodachi. Nodachi, the negative. Every life point that you lose, you also lose 1 key.
Oh.
Yes, I was right. You can spend a key to increase either your force or technique.
Right. I actually have a Nagamaki in here. That's pretty much a pole arm. Sigh.
So what do you want to use?
I'm going to use the Nodachi.
You're going to use the Nodachi, okay.
I'm going to use the Nodachi. Oh, here's the Naginata. I'm sorry. Nodachi is actually, it looks like a Naginata point, but with a shorter handle. And that was actually fielded in battle. And basically, it was like a cut down Naginata.
Okay.
That was actually used in that historically that's been used in battle. Well, this was more ceremonial. However, I'm pretty sure if you're good enough, you could, that was used too.
Okay, so that will represent you. That's the weapon you're using. Now, I will give you a choice. If you notice, so you were just at the bridge. You were just at the bridge, which gives you your force, your power, a little bit of key bonus, a little bit of defense. But each place, like the forest here, has their own bonuses. This is very heavy on technique.
Right, of course, because you're fighting in a forest.
Yeah.
And if I'm using this extra, essentially, the Nodachi here is essentially the equivalent of a German Zweihander, or that's how big this sword is. It's really big. So if I'm fighting in a forest, that might not be the best weapon to use.
The rice fields. That's more like it.
Yeah, it's more. Open fields, you want to use stuff like spears, the Naginata, the Nodachi.
You have room.
Yeah, you have plenty of room to use this stuff.
So now this is like all over the place. It can give you a +2 on your technique, on your force, give you a +4 key points back. It can improve the blood die, wound die, or you can take some big damage. But they all have their bonuses and negatives. The cliff sides, I guess that is.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, adds a 1 or a 2 on the roll will add 2 points to the blood die.
Well, of course. You
deadly that is. Yeah.
Well, you make one wrong step, you're off the cliff.
I guess in that case, the beheading die is more like the falling die.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other 2 locations is a bamboo forest. or something. It's
Yeah,
a different kind of forest.
It's different. Yeah, one's a little bit more.
Ooh, and this is all defense. Oh, because you can hide behind things.
Well, bamboo is really hard. It's really, really hard to cut. You know,
And it grows close together.
exactly.
So yeah, maybe that's what that is, giving you all that defense probability. So oh, and then there's the ocean side. Oh, draw a wound, draw a wound, draw a wound. That's pretty tough. Which environment would you like to fight in? What bonus are you looking for?
Maybe. Well, since I have this massive sword, I am going to try the rice field, I guess.
Okay. I was wondering if you wanted to try the bamboo forest, just simply because this you can get a force or a technique for spending a key. This gives you defense. You don't get any defense. That's why I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You said the rice fields.
The rice field.
I was just telling you, we're just letting the audience know what we're thinking.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The bridge led to the rice fields. Yep. Okay, and you get your health back here, your 8 points. There we go. That's your location. These you don't need, we don't need. So that's it. Okay, things were shuffled.
Things were shuffled. Let me draw my 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't shuffle this.
Okay, you drew your 6 cards. I'll shuffle.
You know what? Can I immediately spin the key to try to get another card?
Yes, you can spend a key and draw an extra card from the top
I
of
would
your deck.
like to spin the key.
All right.
No,
I am the keeper of key.
key. Still does not. Still doesn't give me that straight.
That's what you're going for.
Well, that's what. All right, no, I gotta figure out this. I need to.
Oh yeah, you can just you can naturally always spend a key for guard. So with this, spending a key, you can literally raise any of them 1 point.
Okay. I'll have to remember that for next turn. Dun, dun, dun.
And don't forget, you're gonna lose a life. You're gonna lose a key every time you lose a life. That's the downside of this weapon. It's interesting how they all have downsides. But even with the environment cards, if you get that 5 or a 6, it's a downside to it. The odds are better in your favor, but still, like in this case, if you get a 5, that's -3 health.
Yeah, no.
If you get a 6, it's -4. I guess like you were talking about before, you were sliding in that show. I guess in the rice fields here, I guess that you slide.
Well, when you think about it, you see all these movies where the rice fields, you're either walking knee deep in water, or that could be mud, or you could be like up to your waist, or you could be perfectly it could be on like that one solid spot next thing could cluck. You're right in the So.
Okay, so let's see how you're gonna do this. What 2 cards are you gonna put out first?
Well, I will put out first, of course, a +1 on attack.
Okay.
My next one will be +1 on defense.
All right, so let's see a turn over of his attack deck.
It's ready. Boom.
Okay, so now your technique, your strength is going up 1, your defense is going up 1. Would you like to spend a key to raise anything?
You know what? Yes, I will spend the key to raise my technique.
So everything is at a 2. All right, so that's not going to be enough to get past his defense.
Right.
But you will be able to play your third and last card for this moment.
Okay, my third card would be a +1 on technique.
Ah, you're really boosting that up there.
With such a big weapon, you got to have some skill.
Yeah, I guess so. You did not score a combo, but let's see with the head over heels. Let's see what his attack is.
Head over heels. Boom. No.
Wow.
Oh,
So you would have needed a 4 because that is 3 or less. So you're going to take two damage from that. There we go. All right, so this is going to stay put where it is. As the second half is going to come out now. Let's get these out of your way into your discard pile. And you can start with another 2 cards. You have 3 key left. You can spin that for an environment roll.
you know what? Let's try that environment roll. Nothing left to lose now.
There you go. No 5, no 6.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Of course.
Oh,
Of
good.
course.
That's on camera. Oh man.
Of course.
So that rolling that 6, as everyone can see, that means he's gonna lose 4 health. You took a spill. 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving you with 2 health and 2 key. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. No, you're every time you lose a health, you lose a key. So you lost your last 2 key as well for losing those 2 health. Or for losing those 4 health. Oh,
Am I done?
do you? I can't remember. Do you lose health when you have no? Let me take a look.
I lost my will to fight. I took a swing. I took a face down. You know,
If you do not have key in your reserve, you lose 2 life points for
I'm done.
at the end of each round.
I'm done.
I know, but it's not the end of the round yet. You are holding on for dear life. And then these 2 are going to go. In fact, you're going to owe the universe 2 more on your karma wheel.
I am face down in the rice field with my legs sticking up, kicking at the guy furiously. Just a.
All right, well, you got 2 cards to play. You got 4 because you bought an extra card, didn't you?
Yeah, it didn't do me any good. Blar. All right, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go with this because I have nothing else to do. Once again, I don't have that straight, so I'm going to go with +1 on attack, another +1 on attack, and a +2 on defense.
Hold on to that.
Hold on to that.
And then flip over his defense.
Here we go. Yeah, everything's. You have to get like a 4.
Wow, yeah.
You have to get like a 4.
All right.
Doesn't the sword?
But this is going up, though.
Doesn't the sword give me like any? Oh, that's what I have to
That's spend a key, which.
when you're face first in the rice field.
But now he's going to take a point of damage.
Oh, big whoop!
And now his attack, so head over heels. And let's see what his attack is.
Right over here. Yeah.
Ah. What is? You get to play your last card.
Yeah,
No, that was. Oh, see, no, that did it. That did it.
Me, I actually got a parry in. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, you did not take any damage from that. But unfortunately, it's the end
Yeah,
of
the round, and I'm dead.
and now you got to lose 2 because you got no key and you owe 2 key.
I got I
Wow,
nicked him at the end, and then that was it. I'm done.
that was the second shortest fight I believe this game is seen on camera. Our camera.
Well, it's realistic though. You make one wrong step, and then you're dead.
Oh yeah. When you think about it, damage is really. It sounds silly to say this, but it's really fatal. And the reason I say it like that is it's not like D&D or Pathfinder where somebody has 120 hit points that you got to whittle down. When in all reality, one dagger in the back, it doesn't matter how many hit points you have. If that dagger hits your spine, you're paralyzed.
Once again,
Down.
going back to that duel Musashi had with the boat oar, one oar to the head did him in. That was it. He was done.
His opponent, yeah. And that, folks, is why this game has the option of the boat war. If you really want to play out Musashi's adventures. All right, so 2 games in. You know what I would like to do with this? You seem like you enjoy it.
Yes, this is actually very enjoyable, despite the fact I'm losing miserably.
So there's a 2-player option. I'll read the rules on that, right? Because I've never done a 2-player option yet. We do. I watched one playthrough by the guy that created the game. So what I'm thinking about doing is, why don't we do like a round robin thing with you, me, and the boys?
Yeah, well, this goes fast enough that I can see that happening.
Oh, we could probably do all 4 of us in a round robin in one filming.
Right. That sounds like a good idea.
All right, cool. Then that's definitely on the board that we will end up doing. But yeah, I'm glad you like this. I haven't had a chance to show this game off to anyone, and I really, really wanted to. So thank you for watching us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as we enjoyed playing this through. I'm your buddy Big John at G. With me is Ron from the 20-Sided Warriors, and we are out of here.